Hi guys. It is a Friday night and I'm ready to party. And by party, I mean read for 24 hours. So in all seriousness, no, I'm actually serious, but so I'm here to do a 24-hour reading vlog. I don't know how long I'll be able to stay up because right now it is a quarter after 6. I'm planning on starting around 6:30 or maybe 7. But I'm also, like, I haven't been sleeping well this past week. So we'll see. I'm not going to stay up all night. I'm definitely going to be sleeping and we'll see how long I'm going to be sleeping for. But I'm going to try to read as many hours as I can from now until tomorrow at around 7. So yeah, everybody's out partying and I'm here just like reading, living my best life. Anyway, I will be partying it up next week actually, so it's fine. I didn't sleep well and I like reading, so that is completely fine. I have a TBR and it's pretty ambitious, but we'll see how far I get through it. I have 2 physical books, one of them being Lore Olympus Volume 3. I've been slowly making my way through these graphic novels. I believe there's the 4th one just came out, maybe. So I'll be reading this one and then the 4th one maybe. For this vlog, I'll just be reading Volume 3. So very excited about that. I should be able to fly through it. Then I have a book in verse, which is Other Words for Home. This is a middle grade book and I have been meaning to read this for such a long time now. So I figured let's just read it today. It's about a girl who fled from Syria. So it's about her life. It's told in verse. So hopefully I'll fly through it and it's not long. So yes. Then I have 2 novellas I really want to read. The first one is The Seduction of Viscount. This is the 3rd novella in the Fallen trilogy. Yeah, so this is the last one. So I've read the other 2. I did like them. They're not my favorite, but I am enjoying them. So I'll definitely be reading that one. And I really want to read The Basilisk of Manor. So that is a novella set in the Tempting Monsters world. And I've read the first 2 books and the 3rd book comes out this month. So I figured let's just round it out and read that book, or that novella. And then once I've read all of those 3 books, and if I still have time, I really want to at least start Tempt Me at Twilight by Lisa Kleypas. I don't know how far I'll get through that. So yes, I don't know. I think I'll just start with Lore Olympus because that one is the quickest for me. And since I'm already tired, it will help me that this is not a lot of text. I guess I'll just update you. I don't know if I'm going to leave this couch. You're probably just going to see me on this couch or in my bed, which is fine. Yeah, I think I'll just update this. I don't think I'll update you halfway through because it's really not necessary. So I'll just update you once I finish. But I'm not going to start right now. I'm just going to watch a couple of YouTube videos. And yeah, I think I've decided I'll just start at 7. So this 24-hour reading vlog will be from 7 to 7. Wasn't that like a charmed spell? I think it was when Phoebe wanted to be able to memorize everything. Something from 7 to 7. Oh yeah, I'll be able to remember things from here to heaven or something. Bitch, I just started Charmed again. But I'm not allowed to watch any TV show during this 24-hour reading vlog. I am allowing myself to read or to watch a couple booktube videos in between. And I do need to really clean my kitchen, but I'm doing that tomorrow, and wash my clothes. So, but other than that, I'm not doing a whole lot this weekend. So yes, guess I'll check back with you once I've read something. So I'm an hour into my 24-hour readathon and I finished my first book. I finished Lore Olympus and I really loved this this volume. I do have a feeling like this slow burn romance, like the romance is almost happening, hopefully, in the next volume. But I did really enjoy it. I'm giving it 5 stars as I have all the other volumes. This is a very good graphic novel series. If you've not read it yet, I would highly recommend it. It's basically a Hades and Persephone retelling. If you read the Scarlett St. Clair A Touch of Darkness, and you did not really love it. This is kind of similar, but better in my opinion. Anyway, I actually drank an energy drink, so hopefully that should keep me up. It's 8 o'clock now, so it's not that late. Next, the next thing I'm going to read is Other Words for Home. Let's see how far I get into this. It's probably going to take me more than an hour. Maybe I'll take a little bit of a break, watch 1 or 2 YouTube videos, and then continue on. Yeah, and I think I will update you halfway through Other Words for Home, because I believe I'll have more to say, plus it's a standalone, so I'm not, I won't be spoiling an ongoing series. So yes, catch you on the flip side. Hi, so I'm halfway through Other Words for Home. So there are 6 parts, and I just read the first 3 parts. So we follow Jude, who, when we start the book, she's just living her life in Syria, and you know, it's pretty much like a normal life. And then we hear rumblings of a revolution. Her brother is joining the revolution. We basically end part 1 with her and her mom going to the US to stay with her uncle, her mother's brother, and leaving her father and her brother behind because her brother does not want to leave Syria. And we see her living with her uncle and seeing the difference between her and her cousin, her mother and her uncle, you know, the fact that they're both... Okay, so for those who don't know, I'm from Iraq. I was born in Iraq, and we fled to the Netherlands when I was 1 year old. So basically I can I somehow relate to her cousin. Not somehow, I can. Even though we don't see a lot of her, you know, thought process. You know, it is interesting. For example, my Arabic is shit. I do understand some of the words without having to read the glossary. But it's very interesting to read it from somebody who just moved to the US. In this case, yeah, we see her, you know, learning English because she thought she was very good at English because she was the best in Syria. And now when she comes to the US, she realizes that, you know, it's not that good. I love her. So there's this class that is English for non-native speakers or something, where she's in a class with 3 others, and they are talking a little bit about, you know, their lives and how, you know, their struggles, but also what they do appreciate. So that's interesting. I just finished Where It's Thanksgiving. So yeah, it's very quick read, but I honestly, I hate to say it, but I have read books in verse that were a little bit better than this. So I don't think this is going to be a 5-star, maybe 4, but I guess we'll see what's gonna happen. Okay, so it's almost 1 o'clock now, and I thought I'd give you an update. I'm heading out to do some groceries. I want to get lunch, and I want to maybe get some snacks too. I finished Other Words for Home last night, and I did like it. I'm still debating between a 3 or a 4. It's probably a 3.5. Like I said during one of my updates, I did relate to some parts of this book, mainly the cousin. Jasmine said it herself in her author's note that, you know, this is way too uncomfortable. I'm just going to sit down and tell you my thoughts. So Jasmine said it herself that she related, like, growing up more to her cousin, and I get that. I definitely do. Growing up with the whole, you know, 9/11 and the outcome of that, the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, yes, there have been times where I was ashamed of where I, you know, that I was born in Iraq, that I was different from a lot of my peers. So I did relate to some of the things in this book. But I don't know. I don't know. As much as there are some parts I relate to, I don't know if this book will stick with me. So I'm going to think about it. I would highly recommend it, especially if you really like middle grade. Then I would definitely recommend it. Then, switching the other way around, I started The Basilisk of Star Manor. This is a novella in the Tempting Monster series. It's basically monster smut. We follow this basilisk And he cannot, like, if he looks, like, it's the same with you know, Harry Potter. If he looks at you and you look at him, like when you meet his eye or you catch his gaze, you die as a human. So Mortimer matched him with a blind girl. So where I'm at now, they're slowly, you know, starting to like each other. It is a novella and I'm halfway through. And this connects to the overall story because he is kind of like a spy for the bad guy we follow throughout the series. So I am liking it. It's probably going to be a 4 from what I'm reading right now. So yes, those are my updates. I'm going to go and do the groceries. I was thinking, by the way, I was so tired that I slept from 12 to 10, like 12 to 9, and then I finally started reading at 10. So my thoughts are, it's now 1 o'clock, so I have about 6 hours left, but I figured I'll just read this entire day so that then it's going to be a little bit over 24 hours, but the amount of time I've spent actually reading will be less than 24 hours. So I figured that counts. So once I finish The Basilisk of Star Manor, I will give you an update about that book. But once I do that, I've already finished 3 things. Okay, so this is my reading fuel. I got some candy, this one and this one. This is one of my favorites of all time, and this was on sale, so I just grabbed one. I bought some ice cream. This one I haven't had in such a long time, so I'm excited about it, but I'm not gonna get it now. So I'm just gonna put this in the freezer, and I think I'll eat one or more tonight. And I bought some cookies. This one is cookies with coconut and sugar sprinkled on top. This is also one of my favorite cookies. So I am jazzed about the reading and the eating. Hi, this is gonna be my last update. I'm also in the middle of filming other videos, so I figured let's hop in here and tell you about the last 2 books I finished. So I feel like this was not my best 24-hour reading vlog, but that's okay. We'll have others in the future. For now, I finished The Basilisk of Star Manor by Catherine Moon, and I'm giving it 4 stars. I did really like it. You cannot actually, I guess you can read it if you've not read the other ones, but there is a continuous plot with the villain, and this one really deals a lot with that. I liked it. It was not my favorite in the series. I do prefer the reverse harems, and this was not one. This was just one monster falling in love with one human girl. And yeah, even though there were stakes, I didn't really feel them, so I gave it 4 stars. I would highly recommend this series if you like monsters, and if you like reverse harem, I think you'll, or Why Choose, I think you'll really love this. Then I read and finished The Seduction of Viscount Weiss by Nicola Davidson. So this is about Ian Wissen, Viscount Ian Wissen, whose nickname is Weiss, and he's one of the 3 owners of the Fallen Club, where people have to go masked, but basically just a sex club, basically. And Lady Mary McNair. And this is basically a second chance romance. They had a thing years ago. She left him, and then he thought she died. And now she is spying for the club because she's working for somebody who wants to open her own club. And there she sees Ian and her meet each other again. It's a spicy novella. I do have to say, this I think is my least favorite out of the 3. But if you're looking for a good historical romance, smutty good time, I would highly recommend these 3 books. I ended up giving this book 4 stars, and it was a quick, fast read. Yeah, I did love seeing the other characters as well in this book. And I do feel like if this was a full-length novel, I might have enjoyed it a little bit more. Yes, those were the 4 books I read in this 24-hour reading vlog. I'm thinking the next time I want to do a 24-hour reading vlog, I'm gonna actually time it and actually read for 24 hours. So even if so the times I'm sleeping or the times I'm doing other things, I'll subtract from the times I'm actually reading. And I'm very interested to see how many pages I can read if I do that. For now, the pages I've read, let me actually just count them for you. Yeah, I read 947 pages, so just shy of 1,000, but one was a graphic novel, one was a novel told in verse, and there were 2 novellas. I gave 4 stars all across the board, except for Olympus, I gave that one 5 stars. I definitely did enjoy myself. Definitely let me know in the comments below if you've read any of these books and what your thoughts were, and what you thought of this whole 24-hour reading vlog. Because if you guys enjoy watching them, I will definitely do more of them in the future. And I really want to thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.